Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. Good morning to one and all present here. I, Manya Singh, welcome you to the induction program for BCA and MCA third sem. Let's begin with a little introduction about IMS. IMS Foundation runs under the auspices of IMS Society. The society was constituted in 1996 by a group of leading academicians and the corporate bigwigs of North India. The society started imparting quality education in the year 1996. IMS Noida, established in 1998, is a premier institute known for its academic excellence and value based education. It caters to both fresh students seeking to become world class graduates and postgraduate students located in Sector 62, Noida. Mission of IMS Noida is to serve the society and enhance the quality of life through excellence and leadership in professionally relevant education as an academic community, which is outward looking and committed to innovation and lifelong learning. It sees the vision that the world is changing incredibly fast in almost every parameter from technology to climate, culture, culture to business practice, global trade scenarios to work methods. What was next become passe almost instantly. Someone has rightly said, knowledge will bring you the opportunity to make a difference. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Manju Gupta, Dean Academics.
Thank you, Manya. Thank you. So I'm sure student, again and again I say the same words. Student must be excited to enter into the next semester, right? But this excitement is very, very less, I know, because of this situation, right? Because you always feel like to come into the campus and feel the aura of the campus, to meet with your faculties and of course your friends. And the ambience of institution always give you the courage to do more and more. I know it's been a very, very long time. For last 1.5 year almost, we have been staying at home and just doing the studies at home. But I would really like to say, because see, situations are not in our hands, situations are not in our even control also. But yes, being an educated citizen or young human being, we can contribute to the society, but by not roaming around, and of course keep our mask always on your mouth, and of course follow all the security protocols and norms. But still, what we have witnessed when the examination of university has happened, I have seen that students were loitering around without even mask, and they were shaking hands, they were even hugging to each other. I understand it's been missing for since long. You must be missing your friends, but at the same time, we cannot keep our life on stack just for our own fun or maybe for our own choices. So we need to be very, very careful. I even wanted to start this semester online, not online, of course offline. But yes, university has not yet announced the date, so I'm just waiting for the university date announcement. So I'm expecting that probably by 1st September, your classes would be offline in the campus, because I'm sure everybody must be aware 9th, 10th and 11th, 12th students are already going to the schools, and schools has opened in Haryana or maybe Rajasthan or in some other states also. But the UP government has not yet decided that when they are going to open the physical campus. But as per my discussions with the authorities, or maybe through different news or sources, we are expecting that September you will be coming in the campus. But till then, we cannot stop our learning, because as per the academic calendar of university, next semester is already started on the next day of the last examination. So I think your last exam was on maybe 14 or 15. Some students were having 14 last exam, or some maybe 15 or 16, right? So that is why we have not given you enough time, to do the rest, because I feel that, most of the time you're resting only 4 or 5 classes, or maybe 3 4 hours you are engaged, but rest of the time you're, relaxing only. But now, see, being an IT student, I would really say कि you have to utilize this time very, very efficiently. Because क्या होता है ना बेटा, you are in IT world. When you are in IT world, things will, IT would not wait for the situation that कि 2 साल pandemic था, so बच्चों ने अपना growth नहीं किया. Before the employer, we cannot say such words. Before the employers, we cannot think in that way because of the pandemic I was not able to study. Nobody is going to listen that, frankly speaking, right? Because once the situation would be over and we'll come back into normalcy, everything would be normal, and people will treat you like a normal students only, right? They will not accept that 2 years has been wasted, right? So I cannot say it has been wasted. Of course it has given you the new way of learning, it has shown you the new directions, right? And I know students are doing fantastic good, because I get so many reports, so many things, I mean, from the departments, that they are doing projects and they are doing everything online. But still, at the same time, I would say if any student have any suggestion related to their academics and they feel that something new in the department they want, or they want some more changes into the department, or they want something extra has to be organized for them, you are really open for discussion and suggestions. So you can give me a mail also, or you can talk to me on phone also by calling at the reception. They will transfer my call to the my PS Anjali will transfer the call to me. So it's a very simple process, but I would say we should follow the hierarchy first. You should go to your class in charges and then HOD, right? If your class in charges and program coordinator is not listening to you and they are not giving you the right solution, okay, so then you have the right to come to me also, okay? But then I would always believe in following the hierarchy, because everybody is doing their work very very efficiently, so we should follow strictly that, okay? बट अगर फिर मैं बार बार बोल रही हूँ कि इफ यू फील दैट कि वो चीज़ आपकी हो ही नहीं पा रही है, एंड विच इज पॉसिबल, समटाइम क्या होता है, देर आर फ्यू थिंग्स विच इज नॉट in the scope of program coordinator or maybe class in charges, they are helpless or they are not able to do it, then you can write a mail to me also, okay? So my mail id is dean.academics@imsnoida.com. Okay, I'm sure everybody must be aware, or you can write me on dean.office@imsnoida.com. Okay, I've already mentioned my mail id, so just be open, don't hesitate, because we are here to give you the services, right? सो नाउ इट इज, पहले क्या होता था ना, आज से पहले अगर मैं 10 साल पहले की बात करती हूँ, तो एक कल्चर होता था एकेडमिक्स के अंदर, गुरु और शिष्य का होता था ना, सभी को पता है, वो आज भी है और वो मिस नहीं होना चाहिए. आई फील एज एन एकेडमिशियन दैट कल्चर शुड नॉट बी मिस्ड, राइट? वी आर योर गुरु, वी आर योर टीचर्स, and you are our students, so that respect has to be there always at every step. Okay, but then I also realize at the same time, when students feel that they are paying fees and they should get the services, so I do not deny on that part also, because now the trend has changed. अभी वो जमाना चला गया है when we feel like we are guru and we are shishya. Now it is like a consumer and merchant, right? But then at the same time, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि हमें शायद उस कमर्शियलाइजेशन में नहीं आना चाहिए, बिकॉज ये एक ऐसा फील्ड है जो कि बहुत बहुत सोफिस्टिकेटेड फील्ड है, राइट? जहाँ पर आपका करियर आपके टीचर्स के टीचर्स पर डिपेंड होता है 100% होता है, ठीक है? 80% टीचर्स पे होता है, और अदर आई कैन से 50% टीचर्स, 50% योर ओन विशिंग्स एंड विल पावर्स. क्योंकि कई बार ऐसा होता है कि टीचर्स आर गिविंग देम गुड, but students are not willing to take. Sometimes it also happen that teacher are working hard, but then students are not working hard. But it also happen that student really want so many things, but teachers are not willing to give them, right? So मेरा जो point आपको कहने का है वो second वाला है. When you want to get, but teachers are not willing to give you, right? Then you can approach me or your program coordinator. ठीक है? But as far as I know, IT faculties are all very good. They are hardworking and they always take care of the students, right? ठीक है? क्योंकि I really trust them and believe that they are working hard, but still maybe student can have their own opinion. You can always share. I think Rohit would tell you about the academics things, that what is happening in the departments. This semester also you must be having labs and this clubs, but मैं थोड़ा सा labs और club से satisfied नहीं हूँ, ठीक है? Not only from department point of view, from student point of view, right? See, जब भी हम किसी labs में होते हैं, for example, अभी तो for last 1.5 year कोई lab चल ही नहीं रहा है because of the situations, but yes, online जितना भी हो सकता है, you people are doing it, ठीक है? But then the purpose of creation of lab, what was the idea behind creation of lab was, say for example there is a programming lab or there is a web designing lab, right? The idea of creating these labs were that students should get beyond their curriculum, not only the curriculum. So I really don't know it is happening or not. So Rohit sir, you are also in the induction, Hana? So I would suggest to you, if you as a program coordinator you are feeling that in these labs things are not going as per our vision, then you need to take a strict call, ठीक है, or discuss with me or maybe with faculty members. Faculty member are always willing to take, है ना, but we need to show them the guidance, ठीक है. And of course faculty students should always support to the faculties. कभी कभी क्या होता है ना, मैं बार बार यही बात बोल रही हूँ कि faculties are willing to give to the students, but as and when they organize things, very few student turn up. So हमारा motivation भी down हो जाता है, because ultimately motivation has to be from both the side, from student side also and from faculty side also. If this motivation is lacking from both the ends, then in that case things will not work out, because ultimately you have to understand that you are paying the money and you have to get the maximum out of it, right? And at the same time we also have to think that student has paid the money, and not only money. Why we are talking money and money? Because we feel that it is our responsibility as a educator that we need to educate the student and make their professional careers, right? So this is only possible when we both join hands. If we are not joining hand, things will not work out, trust me. Okay, so this all I really wanted to say. Do it very honestly, diligently, support to your faculties, support to the department. If they are not supporting you, then you have right to come to me. Okay, all the best. And of course, I'm really wanting that you start coming to the campus. But at the same time, I would say you, if any student, anytime feel like to come to the campus, they can approach to their HOD. HOD will give you this load and you can come and access the library. Okay, I cannot call number of students at the same time, because then the purpose will be defeated. Our purpose is to have the distancing, right? But now the situation is very, very fine. But then everybody is knowing that there are predictions of third wave. Okay, so we need to avoid that वो third wave ना आए. ये थर्ड वेव कोई साइंटिफिकली नहीं है. थर्ड वेव इज क्रिएटेड बाय आवर ओन. अगर हम इस थर्ड वेव को बुलाएंगे तो हम ही लोग बुलाएंगे, कोई और नहीं बुलाएगा, ठीक है ना. सो वी हैव टू बी केयरफुल. वी हैव टू बी केयरफुल अबाउट आवर कंट्री, अबाउट द सिटीजन ऑफ दिस कंट्री, एंड ऑफ कोर्स द ओल्ड पीपल एंड द kids. Maybe youngs can survive, but kids and old age people cannot survive if third wave comes. So we have to be very, very careful. So उसी के साथ में मैं बोल रही हूँ, अगर किसी को लगता है they have to access the library, you have right to access the library. Library I am opening very soon, ठीक है. As and when you people will say, ma'am we want to access the library, I would immediately open the library. But उसमें रोहित जी आपको slots बनाने पड़ेंगे. Based on the slots, maybe 30 students can come on Monday, 30 students can come on Tuesday, 30 students can come on Wednesday. So that chart has to be prepared. Based on the chart they can come and access the library. But जब वो library में आएंगे, so what they have to follow, that has to be there. अगर मुझे लगता है कि they are not following, I would immediately stop it, है ना. Distancing has to be followed, mask has to be on, you have to keep your sanitization, ठीक है. ये 3 चीजों को follow करना है. लंच शेयर नहीं करना है, ठीक है. एंड आपको हैंडशेक नहीं करना है. आप सभी को पता है बेटा, यू आर मैच्योर स्टूडेंट्स, आपने कितने सारे इवेंट्स भी किए हैं बेस्ड ऑन द सैनिटाइजेशन ऑफ दीज प्रोटोकॉल्स एंड सेंसिटाइज द पीपल अबाउट द प्रोटोकॉल्स, ठीक है. सो यू नीड टू बी वेरी, वेरी केयरफुल. सो आई वुड अलाउ यू धीरे धीरे ग्रेजुअली, अगर मुझे लगता है सब कुछ ठीक चल रहा है, स्टूडेंट्स आर फॉलोइंग द नॉर्म्स एंड स्टूडेंट आर बिहेविंग रीजनेबली, देन आई वुड ओपन द कैंपस फ्रॉम सितंबर फर्स्ट वीक, ठीक है. ओके, बट देन आप ही लोग हैं जो मुझे मोटिवेट करेंगे कैंपस को ओपन करने के लिए. सो दिस मोटिवेशन ओनली कम व्हेन यू विल बिहेव रीजनेबली. ओके, राइट. सो यू अंडरस्टैंड माय पॉइंट. इफ एनी स्टूडेंट वांट टू आस्क एनीथिंग फ्रॉम मी, you can unmute him and he can speak to me. Manya, if any students want to ask anything, they can write on chat also, or they can speak also. I'll just give 5 minutes because this is your formal induction, then the other flow will continue. Okay. Ashish, you have mentioned a point कि सारे टीचर्स ऐसे ही सोचते हैं कि उन्हें सैलरी से मतलब होता है, स्टूडेंट के फ्यूचर से नहीं. मैं इस पॉइंट को बिल्कुल भी एग्री करना नहीं चाहती हूँ, बिकॉज सैलरी इज वन पार्ट. ऑफ कोर्स सैलरी के बिना घर नहीं चलता, सभी को पता है ना. आपके पेरेंट्स भी कमाते हैं बेटा, आपके पेरेंट्स की सैलरी के बिना भी घर नहीं चलता है. सिमिलरली हम लोगों का, मेरा भी और मेरे फैकल्टीज का भी बिना सैलरी के घर नहीं चलता है. पर ऐसा कोई फैकल्टी अगर सोचता है कि केवल मुझे सैलरी से मतलब है, बाकी कुछ हो या ना हो, so I would really like to take a call on this. You can share the name of that faculty with Rohit sir, and Rohit, this is your responsibility to discuss this with me. ठीक है? Okay. क्योंकि हमारे लिए सैलरी इक्वली इंपॉर्टेंट है, बट हमें सैलरी क्यों मिलती है? टू मेक द करियर ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स, राइट, है ना. है ना. सो वी हैव टू बी वेरी केयरफुल. मुझे ऐसा लगता है शायद ऐसा कोई होगा नहीं, बट अगर कोई भी ऐसा फैकल्टी है, सो यू डिस्कस विद योर फैकल्टीज एंड स्टूडेंट्स ऑल्सो एंड जस्ट लेट मी नो. ठीक है.
आशीष रंजन, प्लीज सेंड योर नेम.
हॉस्टल अहमद हॉस्टल इज नॉट ओपन, क्योंकि हॉस्टल के अंदर बहुत बहुत रिस्क है अभी बुलाने का. हम वेट करेंगे 1 महीने का और. ठीक है, 1 महीना और वेट करेंगे, क्योंकि जो प्रोडिक्शंस है ना थर्ड वेव की, वो एक्सपेक्टेडली अगस्त में है. और उसका रीजन भी केवल यही है कि अगस्त में बहुत सारे फेस्टिवल्स आ रहे हैं. ईद है, राखी है, जन्माष्टमी है, ये सारे त्यौहार आ रहे हैं. तो शायद गवर्नमेंट भी वही सोच के चल रही है कि इन त्योहारों पे क्या होता है, मार्केट में भी भीड़ होती है और लोग जो है मार्केट में निकलते ही निकलते हैं, चाहे आप कितना भी उनको रोक लें. ठीक है, तो शायद यही एक रीजन है गवर्नमेंट का. दे आर एक्सपेक्टिंग कि थर्ड वेव विल कम इन दी अगस्त. सो विल डेफिनेटली अगस्त में हम लोग ओपन नहीं करेंगे, क्योंकि सभी की सेफ्टी बहुत बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. आपको ही पता है, आपके डिपार्टमेंट में भी एक फैकल्टी आपके, उनके हस्बैंड की डेथ हो गई है, कुछ एक बच्चों की भी डेथ हो गई है, कुछ बच्चों के पेरेंट्स की भी डेथ हो गई है, हमारे रिलेटिव्स की भी डेथ हो गई. सभी के कोई ना कोई रिलेटिव की, सभी को पता है हर घर में कोई ना कोई डेथ्स हुई है. तो हम नहीं चाहते दोबारा से वो समय हमें देखना पड़े, किसी को भी, किसी को भी. आप लोगों ने देखा ना, जब हमें यही नहीं पता था कि हम जिएंगे या मरेंगे, किसी को नहीं पता था ना. एवरीडे वी वर थिंकिंग आज मेरा टर्न है या किसका टर्न है, बिकॉज पीपल वर डाइंग लाइक एनीथिंग, राइट. सिर्फ और सिर्फ ये खबर आ रही थी वो मर गया, वो मर गया. तो ऐसी सिचुएशन हमें आने नहीं देना है. ठीक है ना. सो वी हैव टू अवॉइड दो सिचुएशंस. सो अगस्त अभी हम वेट करते हैं और सभी लोग सेंसिबली और बिहेव करते हैं. सितंबर में मुझे एक्सपेक्टेड है कि सब कुछ ठीक हो जाएगा. ठीक है ना. Yes, Deepak, you are right. Without salary, we cannot alive. Salary के बिना faculties का घर भी नहीं चलेगा और मेरा भी नहीं चलेगा. So we have to be work on. Salary के लिए हम सब लोग काम करते हैं, but education एक ऐसा फील्ड है जहाँ salary भी है, plus हमारा एक responsibility towards the society भी है. तो definitely अगर कोई ऐसा फील करता है, तो मैं faculties को भी यही कहना चाहूँगी. Faculties are also in the induction. तो faculty को भी कहना चाहूँगी कि बच्चों के भविष्य बनाना हमारे हाथ में है, और वो हमारे ऊपर बहुत बड़ी उम्मीदों से देखते हैं. जो वो उम्मीद हमें कभी भी उनकी नहीं तोड़नी है, डेफिनेटली, क्योंकि सारा करियर उनका हमारे ऊपर ही डिपेंड है. प्रिंस 6 मंथ के बदले 2 महीने में ही खत्म बेटा. इसमें मेरा कंट्रोल नहीं था, अदरवाइज मेरे ख्याल से 2 महीने तो नहीं, 3.5 महीने आपका सेमेस्टर चला है, बट इसमें बेटा मेरा कंट्रोल नहीं था. अगर मेरा कंट्रोल होता तो मैं 6 महीने भी चलाती, है ना. आप सभी को पता है कि वी आर गोइंग विद द सिचुएशंस. ठीक है, यूनिवर्सिटी बेचारी खुद भी स्ट्राइव कर रही है. यूनिवर्सिटी के अंदर वाइस चांसलर तक को कोरोना हो गया. ठीक है, देयर आर सो मेनी पीपल हु हैज बीन इन्फेक्टेड बैडली इन द यूनिवर्सिटी, क्योंकि अगर थाउजेंड्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स विल एंटर इन द यूनिवर्सिटी, सो उनके घर में भी बच्चे हैं ना बेटा, सब कुछ है. तो उसी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू को ध्यान में रखते हुए बहुत सारी सिचुएशन, मैं जितना इस सिचुएशन को ध्यान में रख के कर सकती थी चीजें, मैंने एकेडमिक्स में किया है. आप लोग खुद देख रहे हो, फैकल्टीज ने बहुत सारी इवेंट आप लोगों के लिए प्लान. रोबोटिक्स की क्लास नहीं हुई है, मुझे पता है, बिकॉज रोबोटिक्स ऑनलाइन पॉसिबल नहीं है. तो रोबोटिक की क्लासेस, डोंट वरी, दिस इज माय रिस्पांसिबिलिटी. एज एंड व्हेन सिचुएशन विल ओपन, वी विल डेफिनेटली गिव यू द रोबोटिक्स इन एक्सटेंसिव थिंग्स. ठीक है, वो प्लान मेरे दिमाग में है. सो जस्ट डोंट वरी एंड कीप मी रिमाइंडिंग वंस कॉलेज ओपन. ठीक है, you can share more suggestions on dean.academics@ims.com. मैं दोबारा रिपीट कर रही हूँ, आप मुझे अपने सजेशंस कोई भी है तो वहाँ पे डाल सकते हो. ठीक है, I would definitely take a call on those suggestions. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Rohit Kumar Sir, Assistant Professor SOIT and Program Coordinator. Dr. Rohit Kumar has a rich experience of more than 15 years in the educational
More than 15 years education, and he is in PhD in field and tech
Say
computer.
kindly mute yourself. He has done PhD, MPhil and MTech in computer science and DSc courses from CDEC Pune. He has received international Microsoft certifications from .NET Technology. He has published a book named Data Structure with C language for MCA studies. He has presented and published numerous research papers for national, international journals and conferences. His subjects of specialization in teaching sectors are C, C++, DAA, DBMS, PHP, Java, data structure, artificial intelligence, etc. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Manya. Good morning to all of you, respected Dean Ma'am, all faculty members and dear students. I welcome you all in this induction program. All the students of BCA and MCA are promoted to the next semester. Your classes will be started from 22nd July in online mode due to outbreak of this pandemic and as per the guidelines of the university. Online classes link and timetable will be shared with all of you through official email ID as well as on WhatsApp group. Now, let me introduce the syllabus, class in charge, and your subject teacher. So first of all, we will discuss about the class in charges, BCA third semester. Third A, that is a class in charge, Dr. Pankaj Agarwal. Third B, Dr. Pooja Bhardwaj. And third C, Dr. Anita Pati. And next is MCA third semester class in charge, Dr. Preeti Bala. And next is the class in charge of Dr. Pankaj Agarwal, that is subject is third A. First subject, object oriented programming with C++, teach with by Miss Sweta Singh. Data structure, Miss Pooja Juneja. Computer architecture and assembly language, Mr. Vikas Atre. Business economics, Dr. Pooja Bhardwaj. Element of statistics, Dr. Anita Pati. Object oriented programming with C++ lab, Miss Sweta Singh. Data structure lab, Miss Pooja Juneja. Personality development program, Miss Anjali Gupta. Logical reasoning, Dr. Pankaj Agarwal. Social awareness club, Dr. Pankaj Agarwal. And programming lab, Dr. Pooja Bhardwaj. And next, section third B, same subject, teach by Miss Sweta Singh, Miss Pooja Juneja, Mr. Vikas Atre, Dr. Pooja Bhardwaj, Dr. Anita Pati, Miss Sweta Singh, Miss Pooja Juneja, Miss Anjali Gupta, Dr. Pankaj Agarwal, Dr. Pankaj Agarwal, and Dr. Pooja Bhardwaj. And section C, same subjects, and continue. For MCA third sem, that is the computer network subject, teach by Dr. Preeti Bala. Artificial intelligence, Dr. Rohit Kumar. Software engineering, Ms. Sweta Singh. Big data, that is the two elective in this course, elective 1 and elective 2. Elective 1, big data, and elective 2, software project management. Big data teach by Dr. Preeti Bala. Software project management, Mr. Vikas Atre. Artificial lab, Dr. Rohit Kumar. Software engineering lab, Ms. Sweta Singh. Mini project, Mr. Vikas Atre, and PD class by Miss Anjali Gupta. That is thank you all for the next semester promoted, and thank you Manya.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, beta.
The more you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you will go. For internship detail, I would like to invite Professor Pooja Juneja ma'am, Assistant Professor, SOIT. Ms. Pooja Juneja has done her Masters in Computer Application from Maharishi Dayanand University, Rohtak. She has contributed her past 12 years in academics. She has also worked with IL and FS Technologies Delhi. She is a keen participant of national, international conferences and seminars. She has published, presented research papers in various national and international journals and conferences. Her areas of interest are C, C++, data structures, computer graphics, software engineering, and IoT. Ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Manya. Good morning, everyone. I'm here to just share details of internship with you. See, for BCA as well as MCA, I hope the screen is visible to you all.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For BCA as well as MCA, you can see the internship details. There is one internship, or you can say mini project, for both the courses. I'm going to share those details. For BCA, there are two subjects basically related to that internship program, and this internship program will be conducted during the break between 4th semester and 5th semester. Okay, as soon as you come to the 4th semester and you'll end that semester, you are eligible to do that internship program. Okay, and for that you have to appear for 2 Viva exams, which are both of 50 marks. Okay, which comes under the subject code BCA 507 and 508. Okay, one is minor project and one is Viva on summer training. You have to complete both these things before the starting of your fifth semester, so that these exams can be conducted during the fifth semester end. Okay, and the details required to be submitted during this particular session will be company name, technology used, project worked upon, offer letter जो भी आपको मिलेगा, and the certificate of completion. All these details are uh, required to be submitted to the department. Basically, you maybe your class in charge. You can conduct your training on any of the advanced technology available. Okay, you can use those technologies, you can understand those technology, as well as you can work on projects related to those technology, but you have to submit your proofs regarding all those things. Okay, so this need to be conducted in BCA. This need to be completed in BCA, as well as MCA has one mini project which is of 6 weeks according to the new course curriculum, and this 6 week mini project will be conducted during the summer break after second semester. Okay, and will be will be assessed during third semester, like in BCA, it was being done between the break after fourth semester and will be assessed during fifth semester. Similarly, and the course will be carried out at the institute under the guidance of faculty members. For MCA specifically, according to the university guidelines, there is one lecture allocated to related to mini project in every week. That means that there will be 4 lectures in a month to help you out uh, about any of the queries or any of the problems related with this mini project, or management related with this mini project. And the details required are similar to the PCA, because for every mini project which you're doing, whether it is in BCA or MCA, the similar details are required, like company name, technology used, project worked upon, offer letter, and certificate of completion. Again, the technology which you are willing to work upon, that depends on you. Okay, and the company you choose, that depends on you, but it should be effectively implemented. Do remember this. Okay, and the technology should be some of the one of the advanced technology that will help you learn those technology, as well as that experience will be a big add-on to you for the future purpose, because that on the basis of that technology learn, you can make your career at the end eventually. Okay, so I would in the end I would say all the best for these internship programs.
Pooja ma'am, one question for the Nikhil saying ki, can you please elaborate more on BCA project on chatting?
Okay, what kind of elaboration you want? Can you please tell me? Then I can elaborate. I am not able to understand what you actually want to know. Nikhil?
Nikhil, unmute.
Nikhil, please tell me, what do you want to know?
Minor project.
Minor project, whatever you're working upon during the summer training, that is related to minor project. That project need to be submitted. Okay, आपने जो भी काम किया है, whatever you worked that during summer training, that need to be submitted. Okay, as well as Viva will be done on the basis of that. These both things will be done on the basis of the internship you're doing during that particular break, summer break. Okay, is it fine? आप जिन भी प्रोजेक्ट्स पे वर्क कर रहे हैं, आपने जिन भी प्रोजेक्ट्स की अंडरस्टैंडिंग क्रिएट की है अपने लिए ड्यूरिंग दैट ड्यूरेशन, दैट नीड टू बी सबमिटेड. Is it clear, Nikhil?
Okay, ma'am. Fine, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Eventually, I would say all the best for these trainings. Do it really well. That will be enhancement to your knowledge, as well as your technology knowledge. That would I say. Thank you very much. Thank you, Manya.
Thank you, ma'am. For special lecture on programming, I would like to invite Professor Shweta Singh Ma'am, Assistant Professor SOIT. Ms. Shweta Singh is MCA, MTech from Jamia Hamdard University, New Delhi. She has more than 10 years of experience in academics. She has published research papers in referred national international journal conferences. She has worked as MCA, BCA coordinator. She has conducted, attended various workshop, conferences, seminars. She has contributed by taking responsibility for evaluation of answer sheet of BTech MC of UP Technical University. Her area of interest is database management, system C, C++, software engineering. Ma'am, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Manya. Good morning, students. Today I'll discuss introduction to programming concept. You have already studied C programming in your BCA first semester as well as in your BCA second semester. So you both know the concept of programming. In the third semester, you having a paper of object-oriented programming system with C++. So you all aware about what is the basic concept of program, what is algorithm, what is pseudocode. I just revise all the concept before you have studied in your first and second semester. So first I'll talk about what is computer program. You all know the basic terminologies already in the previous semester. Computer program, basically computer program are the instruction for the computer execute the program in CPU. Program has an executable form, right? Computer program gets input from the user, then computer program can generate information to the user. This information is called output. So basic things which I am going to discuss is input and output. So we will give something to the computer which is called input. After that we will get the output from the computer system, right? This is the diagram, computer program in which input we will give to the computer. After that we will get the output, right? So before going to the programming, there are some specification, there are some requirement, there are some designing phases also. If I'm talking about software development life cycle, so there is some stages in which first stage is the requirement stage. In the requirement stage, we will decide what we have to make. After the requirement phase, we will analyze that particular requirement. After that we will come on the designing phase. After designing phase we will reach on the programming phase, right? Programming phase is the fourth step of the SDLC process, software development life cycle, which you will be studied in the paper of software engineering, right? So directly we are not going to be make a program. Before making a program, we will discuss the specification, means what are supposed to implement, what we have to make, right? In the specification, we will design the program. In designing, there is a structure, there is an algorithm, there is some architecture in the designing of the program. Second is implement according to the design, implement using some programming language. After designing, we will discuss the programming language. After the programming language, we will discuss the test the program. Ki whatever we have made, that is the user requirement, that is up to the user requirement or not. This all will become in the testing of the program, right? So before programming, we have some specification. Before implementing, one must know what to implement. Specification is very important. What is the possible input and output of the program? That is the main specification. We will discuss what is the input and what will be the output of that particular program. If specification contains error, it is very hard to correct the program, right? Before making a program, before going to the programming stage, we will make a software requirement specification, SRS. If SRS is up to the we can say ki if SRS is perfect, SRS is right, then we will make the correct program. If SRS is not right, it contains the error, so it is very hard to make the correct program, right? The SRS means software requirement specification is should be correct. After specification, we will design the computer program. In designing phase, there is some technique, like technique. First is architecture, then UML diagram. If object oriented, like I'll teach you object oriented with C++, then we will make the UML diagram. This is all come in the designing phase. Data structure, you will also study the same paper in BCA third semester, data structure. So data structure, algorithm, all the designing things will come in the designing part. Before start the program, we will perform the designing of the computer program, right? Compiling and running the program. What is compiling and what is running? Before compiling and running, there is something which is called operating system. So what is operating system? The basic part of the computer is processor, RAM, hard drive, input and output devices. The instruction you give to the processor are given in the machine language. You all know about the machine language. What is machine language? So whatever instruction you are going to give to the computer, it will convert in the machine language, right? The operating system hosts the program. Operating system is work like a government. Operating system is work between the human and computer system, which operate all the things, right? So operating system is the main thing of the system which hosts the program. So what is machine language? If we are talking about 0 or 1 language, it is called machine language. Only computer can understand the machine language. User didn't know what is machine language. Only computer know about the machine language, right? The computer program is just instruction to the CPU. These instructions are given only in machine language, and this is the only language that the CPU understand, right? Machine language is very hard to implement. If I'm talking about a computer language, so we will implement all the program in some specific language, in some specific high level language, right? So because machine language is so hard to implement, programmer do not use it. Instead of using machine language, programmer use some high level language, but the computer does not understand anything but the machine language. So there is a term which is called compiler. Compiler is a terminology. A compiler is a medium which convert the high level language into the machine level, into the machine language, right? So compiler comes to the rescue. Compiler translate high level language to the machine language. So it work like a mediator between high level language and machine level language, because machine level is very hard. I have already said it is very hard to understand. It is the computer readable, computer understandable language. So compiler works between machine language and high level language. So there is a miscommunication. Miscommunication means computer language is 0, 1. So this is diagram. So this is the solution. Machine language. So whatever you give to the computer, like integer type weight, integer type height, whatever you give to the computer as an input form, so compiler convert this input into the machine language in 0, 1 language, right? So this is the work of compiler. Compiler works between high level language and machine level language. Compiler change the input format into the machine readable format, which is called machine language, which is called 0, 1 language, which is only understandable by the computer, right? So this is the solution. So there are some programming language. C, you have already studied C++ in third semester. You having a paper of C++ with object-oriented programming system. C#, Perl, PHP, Java, Smalltalk, Objective-C. So these are the high-level language. Almost all of these language have the same principle. If, while, for, function, these are the things which we will use in the C programming, same as in the C++ language. Programming environment, the source code of the program is written, compiled, linked. You all know about in C programming language into the computer program. Source code is written with some text editor and it is compiled with some compiler. So this is the scenario of source code and executable format. Writing a program, then it will convert into the source code. Then compiler will convert this source code, this input into the machine language. Then linker, which is called linking, it will convert into the executable form in .exe file. जब आप रन कराते हो तब क्या होता है, रन कराने के बाद जो आंसर आता है वो कहाँ आता है, वो तो क्या होता है, तो .exe बनती है। तो लिंकर क्या करता है, आपकी मशीन लैंग्वेज को लिंक कर देता है किसके साथ, एग्जीक्यूटेबल फाइल के साथ, .exe के साथ, राइट। आपको सबको ये पता होगा क्योंकि आप सब लोगों ने सी प्रोग्रामिंग पढ़ रखी है, सेम कॉन्सेप्ट है ये सारा। एल्गोरिथम सबको पता है, एल्गोरिथम क्या होते हैं। एल्गोरिथम इज अ मेथड फॉर सॉल्विंग प्रॉब्लम यूजिंग इंस्ट्रक्शंस। एल्गोरिथम्स कैन बी
interrupt.
Hmm.
One question is Nikhil saying chat right in one question. How
Okay.
CPP is differ from C language, like in case of competitive program.
CPP is differ from C language, like in case of
Competitive program. This is the question of the Nikhil Singh.
Okay. So C language you have studied, in C++ you will study the CPP format, right? CPP की बात जब हम करेंगे तब हम कब करेंगे, जब हम C++ की बात करेंगे। C++ के अंदर जो भी आप प्रोग्राम बनाओगे वो किसके अंदर होगा, .cpp के अंदर सेव होगा आपका। तो जब आप C++ की कहानी पढ़ेंगे, C++ पढ़ेंगे, तब आपको दोनों में डिफरेंस पता चलेगा। ठीक है, अभी तो आप बेसिक चीजें पढ़ रहे हो। तो सीपीपी के अंदर आप क्या क्या पढ़ोगे, ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड के सारे कॉन्सेप्ट्स पढ़ोगे। सी लैंग्वेज में आपने ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड के कॉन्सेप्ट्स नहीं पढ़े हैं। सी प्लस प्लस जो आपकी लैंग्वेज है, दैट इज होल सोल डिपेंड अपॉन ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड प्रोग्रामिंग प्रिंसिपल। ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड प्रोग्रामिंग प्रिंसिपल की जो बात है वो हम आगे पूरे सेमेस्टर में डिस्कस करेंगे। उसके भी कुछ रूल्स होते हैं, लाइक इनहेरिटेंस हो गया, पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म हो गया, डेटा इनकैप्सुलेशन हो गया, ठीक है, मैसेज पासिंग हो गया, क्लास हो गया, ऑब्जेक्ट हो गया। तो ये सब कुछ हम कहाँ पे पढ़ेंगे, ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड के अंदर पढ़ेंगे, जहां जो आपने अभी सी लैंग्वेज में नहीं पढ़ा है। समझ में आई निखिल मेरी बात?
ओके मैम।
ठीक है, तो सीपीपी का मतलब है आपका सी प्रोग्रामिंग, सी प्लस प्लस की बात आप कर रहे हो, सी प्लस प्लस की बात कर रहे हो, तो आप ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड की बात कर रहे हो। ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड के क्या क्या रूल्स होते हैं, क्या क्या मेथोडोलॉजी होती है, क्या क्या टेक्निक्स होती हैं, वो हम कब डिस्कस करेंगे, जब हम सी प्लस प्लस का पेपर नेक्स्ट सेमेस्टर में पढ़ेंगे। अभी मैं सिर्फ आपको बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट बता रही हूँ जो आपको सी में आपने पढ़ रखे थे, और सी प्लस प्लस में भी आपको पढ़ने हैं। कंपाइलर, लिंकर, मशीन लैंग्वेज, ठीक है। तो ये सारी चीजें मैं अभी आपको बता रही हूँ। और कोई डाउट हो तो पूछो आप मुझसे। क्यों निखिल?
नो मैम, नो डाउट्स।
ओके ओके। सो एल्गोरिथम, तो निखिल टेल मी व्हाट इज एल्गोरिथम?
मैम एल्गोरिदम इज अ प्रोसेस ऑफ स्टेप, मतलब एल्गोरिदम से हम स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग करने की कोशिश करते हैं। एल्गोरिदम में फ्लो चार्ट बनाना आता है।
एल्गोरिथम में फ्लो चार्ट बनाना आता है। सूडो कोड क्या होता है बेटा एल्गोरिथम के अंदर? तो
मैम सूडो कोड वो चीज होती है जो नॉर्मल लोग भी पढ़ सकते हैं। जैसे कि नॉर्मल जो प्रोग्रामिंग होती है वो नॉर्मल लोगों द्वारा समझी नहीं जा सकती, लेकिन सूडो कोड जब हम किसी प्रोग्रामिंग का लिखते हैं तो फिर मैम बाकी के लोग भी समझ सकते हैं। जैसे अगर हमें किसी क्लाइंट को समझाना है कि हम प्रोग्राम आखिर लिख क्या रहे हैं, तो हम उसे सूडो कोड में भी समझा सकते हैं।
तो सूडो कोड और फ्लो चार्ट फिर एक ही बात थोड़ी होती है, अलग अलग होती है ना फिर?
यस मैम, डेफिनेटली अलग होती है। मैम फ्लो चार्ट में हम डायग्राम्स बनाते हैं, स्क्वायर, रेक्टेंगल और पैरेललोग्राम के द्वारा समझाते हैं। और मैम सूडो कोड में मैम सिर्फ हम लिखते हैं, लेकिन मैम प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज में नहीं लिखते। उसमें इफ एल्स का हम यूज करते हैं, कि इफ एल्स बाकी की प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस में भी यूज होता है। तो इफ एल्स तो समझने वाली चीजें हैं।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल। बेसिकली सूडो कोड का मतलब है कि आप सिंपल इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में चीजों को लिख रहे हैं, ठीक है। तो सूडो कोड कंसिस्ट ऑफ क्लियर, नेचुरल, ह्यूमन रीडेबल लैंग्वेज, ठीक है, जिसके अंदर आपने भी बोला 3 रूल्स होते हैं, सीक्वेंस, चॉइसेस, रिपीट, ये सब आप यूज कर सकते हैं। अगर आप ये यूज नहीं भी कर रहे हैं, सिंपल इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में लिख रहे हैं, तो वो क्या कहलाता है, आपका सूडो कोड कहलाता है, ठीक है। प्रोग्रामिंग कॉन्सेप्ट्स का के की चीजों को हम कम से कम लिखते हैं, मतलब इस तरह से लिखते हैं कि एक लेमन लैंग्वेज को समझ आ जाए कि सूडोकोड होता क्या है। ठीक है निखिल, आपने सही आंसर दिया। ऐसे ही आप सब लोगों ने पढ़ रखा है सीक्वेंस क्या होता है। ठीक है, सीक्वेंस, आप जिस सीक्वेंस में आप इनपुट दे रहे हैं, जिस सीक्वेंस में आपका आउटपुट आ रहा है, तो वो सब क्या कहलाता है, सीक्वेंस कहलाता है, राइट। तो एल्गोरिथम, अगर हम सूडो कोड की बात करते हैं तो सूडो कोड में 3 रूल्स होते हैं, सीक्वेंस, चॉइस और रिपीट, right? तो sequence means that the given instructions are executed in the same order that they were given. ठीक है, तो आपको समझ में आ गया होगा सीक्वेंस का मतलब कि जिस ऑर्डर में आपने सीक्वेंस मतलब इंस्ट्रक्शंस दिए हैं उसी ऑर्डर में आपके सीक्वेंस मतलब आपके इंस्ट्रक्शंस क्या होंगे, एग्जीक्यूट होंगे, राइट। सेकंड इज चॉइस। चॉइस भी आपको पता है, चॉइस में आपने स्विच स्टेटमेंट पढ़ी होगी सी प्रोग्रामिंग में। क्या होती है निखिल स्विच स्टेटमेंट? स्विच क्या होता है?
मैम स्विच स्टेटमेंट को मैम हम लूप में यूज कर सकते हैं। जैसे कि मैंने एक बार एक प्रोग्राम बनाया था जिसमें हम यूजर से रेटिंग लेते हैं,
बिल्कुल,
जिसमें केस और स्विचेस का यूज किया जाता है।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल ठीक है, बिल्कुल ठीक है। तो वही हमारा क्या होता है, एक तरह से चॉइस होती है। आप इसको ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं, इफ स्टेटमेंट के साथ भी लिख सकते हैं। ठीक है, तो ये सारी चीजें आप कहाँ पे मेंशन कर सकते हैं, सूडो कोड में आप ये सब मेंशन कर सकते हैं। आपने लूप भी पढ़े होंगे, वाइल डू वाइल, ये सारी चीजें आपकी कहाँ आती हैं, सूडो कोड के अंदर। ये सब चीजें हम मेंशन कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, ये आपने पढ़ा होगा। अगर हम रिपीट की बात करते हो, रिपीटिशन की बात करते हो, तो इस तरह से हम रिपीटिशन कर सकते हैं, i equals to 0 while i is less than 3 print hello world i equals to i plus 1। इसमें क्या होगा, आपका तब तक लूप चलेगा जब तक क्या हो जाएगा, कंडीशन आपकी ट्रू होगी। जैसी कंडीशन फॉल्स होगी आपका क्या हो जाएगा, एग्जिट कर जाएगा। तो ये सारी चीजें आपकी कहीं ना कहीं सूडो कोड में आती हैं। ठीक है, अब अगर मैं बात करती हूँ एक सिंपल प्रोग्राम की, तो सिंपल प्रोग्राम आप कैसे बना सकते हैं, ऐसे बना सकते हैं, हैश include stdio.h, ये सब चीजें आपको पता होंगी, इंट मेन वॉइड। सबसे पहले आपके पास stdio.h, व्हाट इज stdio.h? निखिल के अलावा कोई और बच्चा बताएगा? सबने सी प्रोग्रामिंग पढ़ रखी है, क्या होता है stdio.h?
It is a header file.
It is a header file. What is the full form of this header file? Standard in, very good। तो इसको इंक्लूड करना क्यों जरूरी होता है stdio.h को?
Ma'am, for getting input and output from different functions.
ओके राइट, ठीक है। तो ये एक आपका सैंपल है, एक प्रोग्राम है, ठीक, जिसमें हम मेन फंक्शन, अगर मेन फंक्शन आपने लिखा है तभी कंपाइलर क्या करेगा, उसको पढ़ेगा, वहीं से एग्जीक्यूशन स्टार्ट करेगा। कोई भी प्रोग्राम है, जैसे अभी आप क्लास और ऑब्जेक्ट के प्रोग्राम बनाएंगे, पहले क्लासेस बनाएंगे, उसके बाद मेन फंक्शन बनाएंगे, तो कंपाइलर हमेशा पहले क्या करता है, मेन फंक्शन पढ़ता है। ठीक है, तो कंपाइलर यहाँ पे क्या करेगा, मेन फंक्शन पढ़ेगा, मेन फंक्शन में आपने जो भी इंस्ट्रक्शंस दिए हुए हैं उनको एग्जीक्यूट कराएगा। जैसे आपने प्रिंट कराया हुआ है, दिस इज माय फर्स्ट सी प्रोग्राम, तो कंपाइलर क्या करेगा, जो आपने मैसेज प्रिंट एफ के अंदर जो लिखा है उसको क्या करेगा, स्क्रीन पे प्रिंट करा देगा। ठीक है, तो ये एक सिंपल प्रोग्राम है आपका, दिस इज माई फर्स्ट सी प्रोग्राम। तो ये जो आंसर आएगा आपका क्या आएगा, ये मैसेज आपका आपकी स्क्रीन पे प्रिंट हो जाएगा। ठीक है, ऐसे ही आप एवरेज का भी कर सकते हैं प्रोग्राम। एवरेज में आप क्या कर रहे हैं, यूजर से इनपुट ले रहे हैं। स्कैनएफ किसके लिए होता है, किसके लिए यूज करते हैं स्कैनएफ? आप सब लोगों ने पढ़ रखा है,
To get input from the user.
गेट इनपुट फ्रॉम द यूजर। एड्रेस क्यों लगाते हैं बेटा इसमें, %d एड्रेस ऑफ वैल्यू 1, व्हाट इज द
Ma'am,
रोल
to
ऑफ
store that input to a particular address.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड। ठीक है, तो ये सारी चीजें आपको याद रखनी है, क्योंकि अभी भी हम ये सब पढ़ेंगे। अभी जब हम पढ़ेंगे C++, तब हम स्कैनएफ और प्रिंटएफ नहीं पढ़ेंगे, अब हम पढ़ेंगे सी इन और सी आउट। प्रिंटएफ की जगह हम सी आउट पढ़ेंगे और स्कैनएफ की जगह हम सी इन पढ़ेंगे। ठीक है, तो कुछ कुछ चीजें आपकी C++ में चेंज हो जाती हैं, सिंटेक्स थोड़ा थोड़ा चेंज हो जाता है, लॉजिक वही रहेगा प्रोग्रामिंग का, लेकिन सिंटेक्स चेंज हो जाएगा। प्रिंटएफ स्कैनएफ यहाँ फंक्शन होते हैं, वहाँ सी इन और सी आउट आपके क्या होंगे, ऑब्जेक्ट होंगे। जब डिस्कस करेंगे डिटेल में तो ये सारी चीजें आप लोग पढ़ेंगे। ठीक है, तो ये आपका प्रोग्राम है। अगर एवरेज निकालना है तो 3 वैल्यू यूजर से एंटर कराएंगे, सम करेंगे, सम करने के बाद क्या करेंगे, उनका एवरेज लेंगे, एवरेज करने के बाद जो भी एवरेज आएगा उसको हम स्क्रीन पे प्रिंट करा देंगे। ठीक है, तो अभी ये एक एक्सरसाइज का क्वेश्चन है, आप लोग घर पे बैठना प्रैक्टिस करना, जब मैं क्लास लूंगी तब आप लोगों के साथ डिस्कस करूंगी। ये एक एक्सरसाइज है, आपको एक सूडो कोड लिखना है, एक एल्गोरिथम लिखना है, किसका, that asks from the user of two number. If the sum of those number are greater than 12, program output big number you gave, otherwise the program output small number you gave. So this is the exercise. जब मैं क्लास लूंगी C++ की तब आप लोगों के साथ डिस्कस करूंगी कि आप लोगों ने किस तरह से एल्गोरिथम बनाया है, और सेम यही प्रोग्राम आपको किसमें इंप्लीमेंट करना होगा, C++ में, राइट? तो एल्गोरिथम बनाकर लेकर आएंगे, ये आपका होमवर्क है। जब आपकी नेक्स्ट क्लास होगी, ठीक है, तब हम ये डिस्कस करेंगे C++ की क्लास में, ठीक? चलिए, थैंक यू सो मच स्टूडेंट्स। मान्या, इट्स ओवर टू यू।
थैंक यू मैम।
मैम।
ओके ओके ओके। स्टूडेंट्स, एक चीज और आप लोगों से डिस्कस करनी थी। आप लोग प्लीज IMS का फेसबुक पेज और IMS का यूट्यूब लिंक, आप लोग प्लीज फेसबुक पेज को लाइक करें, ठीक है? सब लोग, अभी 2 मिनट का काम है, कोई बहुत बड़ा काम नहीं है, ठीक है? सब लोग IMS का फेसबुक पेज सर्च कर लीजिए, सबको पता है कैसे सर्च करते हैं, और उसको प्लीज लाइक करिए, ठीक है? और जो यूट्यूब लिंक है आप लोगों के IMS का, उसको भी आप लोग प्लीज सब्सक्राइब करिए, उसको भी लाइक करिए, ठीक? ओके, थैंक यू सो मच। मान्या, इट्स ओवर टू यू।
Thank you, ma'am. Dear students, attendance link has been shared in the chat box. Kindly fill your attendance. As now we have come to an end of this program, I would like to invite Dr. Preeti Bala ma'am, Assistant Professor, for vote of thanks. Dr. Bala has done her PhD in software engineering. She has been enriched with 10 plus years of professional teaching experience in IPEC Ghaziabad and Stanford University India campus. Currently, she is associated with IMT CDL Ghaziabad as a visiting faculty in addition with London School of International Business, IGNOU and EDU Prestine as a business analytics trainer. She has 4 years of R&D experience. During the research, she introduced 2 new symbols in meta model, the paper index in NASA Harvard and SCI, as well as published more than 8 research papers in international journals. She did her master's in computer application from GPTU Lucknow. She graduated from IIT Lucknow and even completed her BSc honors in chemistry from IGNOU. She has been enriched with 7 years of professional teaching experience in IPEC Ghaziabad and Stanford University India campus. Ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, Beta. Thank you so much. So, I just would like to give my special thanks. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. I'm giving glory to the Almighty God for making today's occasion a resounding success. I would like to give my special thanks to respected President Sir Rajiv Gupta, Dr. Manju Gupta, Dean Academics, all faculty members and students for their continuous support and love. I would like to express my gratitude to lovely students for their continuous support and splendid performance, whatever they have given today. I would like to give special thanks to you as well as your other students. I would like to give my vote of thanks all faculty members of IMS Noida and all the BCA MCA students. And this is all about vote of thanks. And apart from that, I would like to say that your classes will be start from tomorrow onwards, and the timetable has been shared by the Dr. Rohit Kumar, PC SOIT. So thank you so much. Manya, I already given my vote of thanks, and I would like to say to all of the students that your classes will be start from tomorrow onwards, and the timetable, as per the timetable has been shared by Dr. Rohit Kumar to all of you. Okay, thank you so much and good luck for next semester. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.